am old. I'm not Instagrammy. I'm just like a middle-aged lady trying to help people out. So that's... Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Randazzo and I'm a high school English teacher and curriculum developer who lives outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and I am super psyched that you found me. Today's video is gonna be a little different than usual because I'm just gonna talk a bit about who I am and what this channel is all about. So I have been teaching high school English since 1998. I have a ton of experiences that I love sharing in a way to support my teacher peeps, either those veterans like me who are exhausted like me and just need a little jolt to get going, or new teachers who are figuring out the way, what works for them, what doesn't, trying to try new ideas, and sometimes just feeling overwhelmed and just need somebody to talk to. There's been a lot of times where I've just been exhausted and cried in my car because I didn't have anybody to talk to. And so I want to be that for you. So first, I'm supposed to talk about my experience. So I started in 1998. I have taught in New Mexico, Idaho. Most of my experience was in California, in the Bay Area. Now I'm in Tennessee. My husband's in logistics, so we move around a lot. We'll see how long we're here, who knows. But I have worked as a teacher in lots of different environments, also traditional giant high schools of 2,500 kids, little tiny micro schools, alternative ed. I've done small group writing instruction. I've done giant, chronological studies of American literature. The one thing I found that kids always want, it doesn't matter what region of the country, their age, they just want connection. They want to feel connected to us as their teachers, and they want to be connected to the relevancy of what we are presenting. And that's what I try to do in everything. I don't always land, it doesn't always work, but I'm always trying to figure out what I can learn from experiences that go well and those that are a dumpster fire, and then how I can make it better for the next time around. I started this YouTube channel I almost said 1998. That's when I started teaching. I started the channel in 2015, and it was really just because I needed a place to post a video that I wanted to use on my blog. And so the blog is my home base, and that's all over my channel. You just go there and say, hey, I'm posting there regularly because I'm more of a writer. I can edit down. On video, when I'm talking with you, I tend to ramble. And I'm aware of that, and you need to be aware of that too if you get into my world, because I just don't stop talking sometimes. But with the blog, I can just streamline it, which is a good thing. So over on the blog, I had a video that was part of a class project I had done with my freshmen called 20 Time, and I just needed a place to post it. And so I figured out how to set up a YouTube channel in 2015, posted that, and very slowly over the years, I've added to the YouTube channel. And right now I am doing a new season or a new wave of what's going on the channel. So I've done teacher, what we call professional development in the biz, which are just like advice and ideas to share. I had a year-long project about 2019, 2020, where I was trying to figure out how to chop up the curriculum that I do in my regular classroom and make it bite-sized and working on YouTube. And I had 100 some odd videos in that series. If you go into my archives, you can find it. That was cool, but I didn't love it, and it was not as effective as I would have liked. And then COVID hit. And now we're all doing stuff online. And I gotta say, although I appreciate video, there's just nothing that can replace that face-to-face, one-on-one, relationship building interaction. So that's what I primarily focus on and love the most about teaching. Right now, I am in a time of transition. My husband and I are newly empty nesters. Both of our kids are grown and flown, as they say. We just relocated here 3 months ago. It was around Christmas time. So I'm still trying to figure out Nashville and Tennessee and what my life is without kids in the house. And there's just a lot of transition happening right now. So I'm not in the classroom right now. I'm gonna just focus on curriculum development. I don't even have my Tennessee credential. I still have my Idaho and I still have my California. But I don't know. I don't know what my future is. So I've just learned that life is about hills and valleys, right? So in our professional lives, in our personal lives and relationships, and here on the YouTube channel as well. Sometimes I'm super productive and I make a lot of content and I put it out. And sometimes, like in 2020, I'm just struggling with online learning and frustrations and wondering, is this how I really want to spend my time? Is this the best use of my juice? And so that's kind of where I am right now. Now that the dust has settled on COVID, The world is opening up again. I've unpacked a bunch of moving boxes. I am feeling like I'm rising up on a peak again. So I want to feed the channel with content that's useful to you. So for teachers, I know you're out there, you've been hanging out. What do you want to know? Like, how can I help? I have a long list of topics that I want to talk about, some funny stories from my 20 years teaching, some concrete tools that have worked for me, lessons I've learned from my crash and burn failures. I have a long list of those that I want to share, but my favorite is answering direct questions in terms of posts, because when I am brainstorming what I want to talk about, it turns out to be like generic advice. But if somebody asks me a specific question, I can give really laser focused specific advice that you're then willing to take, ignore, modify, you do you, but at least you had someone to talk to with about it. That's a lot of prepositions in one sentence. That did not sound good. That's another thing. I'm not good at this. Like, I appreciate what video does for us and us like communicating, but you guys, I am not good at this. I ramble. I have very low production values. Apparently there's something called a B-roll. I don't even know what that is. I don't do that. I just stand here and talk to you and just do the best I can. I am old. I'm not Instagrammy. I'm just like a middle-aged lady trying to help people out. So that's for my teachers. If you are an older teacher who just, older teacher, like a veteran teacher who just wants to commiserate, great, shoot me a message. If you are a younger teacher who is drowning and just needs some like help, like how do you handle this? Great, shoot me a question. Now, I have a bunch of students who are also on my channel. Because I spent that year doing those 100 videos, I actually did get quite a few subscribers who I can tell are students. So kids, you guys, if you have questions about why your teachers do the things they do, or you want to become a teacher, you just want to know the realities of what that's all about, or you just want to know how to be a good human, I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Again, hills and valleys, sometimes I'm great, sometimes I'm really not great at all, but I definitely want us to have that conversation. So I guess that's it. Welcome to the channel. I like making stuff. I'm gonna keep making stuff. Join me on the journey, laugh at my failures, help me out. If you wanna know what's gonna happen this year, stick around. You can subscribe, you can like a video, you can do all the things I'm supposed to say to do, but really just check in once in a while. Shoot me a note, let me know what's going on. I'm gonna be here. My schedule, who knows? I'm making this up as I go along, but I am here, and welcome to the channel. I'm really glad you found me. Let's do this. All right, go. Oh, videos, I have videos. There's other videos you can watch. There's stuff you can do. Do the things. All right, bye.